Good morning, everybody. It is Driven Fitness Erica here. Good morning. Good morning. Driven Fitness Erica here, your friendly and fabulous personal trainer and health and wellness expert. How are you? Happy January 6th. January 6th. Hopefully you have recuperated from your holiday season and are ready to take on 2021. I'm going to just get some light. I, for one, am super grateful to have finished 2021 healthy. Moments of joy. It was a good year simply because I finished it healthy, my family's healthy. Moments of happiness and joy. So I'm very grateful for completing 2020. So 2021, today we are talking about my 3 primary tips for fitness success in 2021. If you listen to my Facebook Lives a lot, you've heard these all before, but sometimes we just need a friendly reminder. So we're just going to be quick, getting down to business. If you're logging in, just give me a quick little hello. Sometimes they don't come through till after I finish, but I always like to see who logs on. So we're promoting here or live on our Driven Fitness Now page. So hello to all my friends in California there and across the country. Hello to Nevada, Driven Fitness Nevada, and hello to the Sierra Training and Wellness crowd. Happy Wednesday. So I'm here almost every Wednesday about 7:30, 15 minutes or less. We talk about things health and fitness and wellness. So number one tip for 2021. Consistency. Number 1, consistency. Consistency beats all out efforts every time, because what a lot of people do is are super gung-ho about their fitness routines, and they go like so hard for maybe the first couple weeks, like an hour and a half or an hour every day when they haven't done anything for a long time, and then they end up being sore, tired, burnt out, frustrated, and then you miss a whole bunch of days. So if you think about consistency, it is so much better to do, say, moderately difficult workouts, especially if you're beginning or just getting back into fitness. Moderate, say 1 hour workouts 3 times a week. So moderately difficult, use no weight, use light weights. Choose something that feels challenging but isn't going to leave you crushed, right? So you're not so sore that you can't move the next 3 days. It's better to do moderate 3 times a week for, say, like an hour. And then the other days a week, do like 20 minutes easy, right? Overall, that consistent, small, habitual behavior is going to be what propels you to reach success. Much better than those all-out efforts that kill you and then you're either crippled or burnt out. So consistency, number 1 tip. Some practical things for you. Track your consistency. Just get like an old school calendar and it doesn't have to be fancy, just write an X every day you work out. At the end of that month, you should be working out or moving your body, I should say, at least 80% of the time. If you're moving your body 80% of the time, not daily activities, not just like shopping, doing your errands, that kind of stuff, specific movement for your health 80% of the time, then I count that as a win in the consistency. And if you can do that month after month, I promise you will reach your goals. If you're also doing the other things that you should be doing, eating right, getting sleep, that kind of stuff. Okay, so practical tip. Start measuring or start very easily simply tracking the number of times you're moving your body purposefully in a week and see if that's getting to be 80% or more. And remember, not all days should kill you. It should be a nice mix of moderate or difficult and then easy days the rest. All right. That's why I'm such a firm believer in 10,000 steps a day, because on those days that you aren't exercising, like taking a class, doing something really hard, a specific workout, if you're still getting in your 10,000 steps every day, just naturally through life and easy walks, hikes, then overall that will create that consistency. Okay, so tip number 1, consistency wins every time. Tip number 2, Good morning. We have some more people joining me. Say a quick hello. Tell me who you are. We're talking about my top 3 tips for success in 2021. Started with number 1, consistency. Number 2, find something or some things that you enjoy, but realize that they're not going to always be enjoyable, right? So you got to just be comfortable with the realization and the reality that not every day is going to be enjoyable. It's just not. Some days we're tired. Some days we're hungover. Some days our muscles hurt, That doesn't mean that you just stop. It means you adjust, all right? It doesn't mean you stop. It means you adjust. So we don't stop. We just change. So find something that in general you enjoy doing, or a variety of things that you enjoy doing, but realize that they're not always going to be enjoyable. The successful people do them anyway, or they adjust. And that's where a couple things come in. Number 1, discipline. So when you wake up in the morning and you're like, I'm going to do my walk, but I don't want to, it's the discipline that gets you out there. Once you're out there, I always tell people to do the 10-minute rule. 10-minute rule. Just try it for 10 minutes, okay? 9 times out of 10, after 10 minutes, you'll be like, oh, I'm feeling warm. This isn't so bad. I'm awake now. The fog is clearing. My muscles, kinks, joints, everything's kind of working itself out. And then almost every time, I rarely have someone who says, and even myself, man, I really regret doing that workout. I really wish I hadn't. The only time I've ever felt that or heard someone say that is number 1, if they're injured. Number 2, if they're sick, they're coming down with something. Okay, those are the times when you should say, 10 minutes is going by. I really still feel crappy. I'm going to pull it back for today. All right, so discipline, 10-minute rule, adjusting. The other thing is, say you are trying to be consistent, but you really truly are sore that day, just walk. Adjust the intensity of what you're doing. It's the fact that you're moving your body more so, many times, I think, than what the actual activity is itself, right? So it's creating those habits in your head. So number 2, find something you enjoy, but realize that it's not going to always be enjoyable. The last one is the realization that it is simple, not easy, and these are the things you need to be also doing consistently. Moving your body daily, we just talked about that. Sleeping, getting adequate sleep. If you're not getting adequate sleep, you cannot reach your weight loss goals because your hormones, stress hormones are boosted. That does not promote weight loss. That promotes weight retention, right? So we want to decrease those stress hormones by making sure we get enough sleep. So do a sleep routine evaluation. Do you have a sleep routine? What are you doing that could be interfering with your sleep patterns? Number 3, drink water. Half of your body weight in ounces a day. Yes, half of your body weight in ounces a day. And eat whole foods primarily. So those simple but not easy things. Moving your body every day. Working on your sleep. Drinking enough water. And eating whole foods primarily, right? Recognizing tip number 3, that it's simple but not easy. All right, so those are my 3 tips for success for 2021. Be consistent. Rule of thumb, consistency wins out every time. Number 2, try to find something enjoyable, but learn how to work through it when it's not enjoyable. And number 3, recognize those simple but not easy habits. All right, so go out, start your year off right with a bang, positive outlook. Be grateful for being here and making another trip around the sun. This is a tangent, but I will say it was driving me crazy. I had to remove myself from social media a few days at the end of around New Year's, because there was so much negativity around 2020. It's a shit show. It was awesome. It sucked, blah, blah, blah. And I just was like, God, yes, it was a shit show. But it was a shit show for everybody, not just you. Everyone was struggling, and that's okay. Life is about struggle. Life is about the downs, so you can recognize the ups. And the last one is, why don't we just practice some gratitude for making it through this year? If you are healthy, by God, that is such a wonderful, wonderful gift. So let's try to take that negativity, get rid of it, start fresh. Even if things are bad, there are plenty of wonderful ways to find joy and gratitude each day. So let's post that from now on. All right. Okay. Oh, the last thing. New members. I have a 4-week fitness challenge. If you're interested, if you are not a current member of Driven Fitness, come on board. 4 weeks. It starts next Monday, the 11th. You're doing 4 weeks of unlimited classes, either here in studio in Gardnerville when we have classes, or Zoom, or a combo. Nutrition plan, and behavioral change with a book. So those are the things we're going to be working on. There's information on the Driven Fitness Now and Driven Fitness Nevada page from posts, I believe yesterday. I put them up. So if you have any questions you can or are interested, want to know more, go ahead and type it in the comments field. I'll reach out to you. We start on Monday. It's $125 for 4 weeks for that stuff. So maybe it can help you start with these tips. All right, so come out and join us if you can, if you're new. If you're not new, keep doing what you're doing. And I will see you guys all next week. Have a good one. Bye.